Reading and Critical Thinking. Yahya Haqqi, 1905-1992. Yahya Haqqi was one of the pioneers of modern Egyptian literature. As well as being an important writer, he was an expert on Arab culture. Yahya Haqqi was born in 1905 in the Sayyida Zainab district of Cairo. He graduated in law and worked for a short time as a lawyer. In 1929, he began his career as a diplomat, and he worked abroad for more than 20 years. The time he spent in France, Italy, Turkey, and Libya gave him experiences he later used in his writing. At the same time as he was working, Yahya Haqqi was also writing stories. His first short story, published in 1925, established him as one of the great short story writers of the Arab world. Haqqi always wanted to help poor and disabled people. He had to go to hospital after an earthquake in Cairo, but gave his bed to a poor person who he thought needed it more. In 1955, he wrote a collection of short stories about the poor and the disabled, which won an important prize. Another of his stories, The Postman, was made into a film. Haqqi wrote in a new way about Arab society and customs in the 20th century. Haqqi was also interested in the Arabic language, and he developed a new style of writing which is respected today. As well as writing his own novels and stories, Haqqi also translated Russian, French, Italian, and Turkish literature into Arabic. He was a very strong believer in the power of education and supported many young Egyptian writers. Haqqi died in 1992, but is still thought of as the father of the modern short story and the novel in Egypt. Now, choose the correct answer. Magdi Yaqub was one of the first heart transplant engineers, mountaineers, pioneers, or volunteers. The answer is pioneers. Scientists are paid to build, develop, arrive, or hide new medicines every year to help people. The answer is develop. Villagers still follow the same traditional customs, cosmetics, costumes, or consumes that they used to follow. The answer is customs. My sister loves clothes and buys very changeable, believable, fashionable, or comparable dresses. The answer is fashionable. The flight attendant welcomed us aboard, abroad, broad, or broaden. The answer is aboard. A diplomat, publisher, partner, or performer is someone who produces books, newspapers, and magazines. The answer is publisher. My parents gave me a coronation, competition, recommendation, or collection of modern short stories for my birthday. The answer is collection. 8. Yahya Haqqi was an important 20th century writer, plumber, teacher, or surgeon. The answer is writer. 9. 2. Deepen, drop, develop, or envelop is to make a new product or idea successful. The answer is develop. 10. All people must obey, break, destroy, or damage the law. The answer is obey. Find the mistake in each of the following sentences, then write them correctly. Yahya Haqqi was one of the pioneers of modern Egyptian literature. It's modern Egyptian literature. 2. Yahya Haqqi worked abroad for more than 20 years. Yahya Haqqi worked abroad for more than 20 years. Yahya Haqqi is still thought of as the mother of the modern short story and the novel in Egypt. It's the father of modern short story and the novel in Egypt. 4. Yahya Haqqi was a strong belief in the power of education. Yahya Haqqi was a strong believer in the power of education. 5. Yahya Haqqi's novels were translated with many languages. Yahya Haqqi's novels were translated into many languages. Thanks for listening with Nafham. Learn easily and simply.